the show on. She's
Some people downsize to save money, some do it to travel. But this house, this one feels like it's trying to rewind time.
Yeah. So now let's take a step back in time.
Before we do it, let me ask you something. What do you do when the house gets quiet? When the kids are gone? When the rooms feel too big and the future feels expensive?
Yes, honestly, that silence is loud. That's exactly where I was. You know, I didn't wake up one day wanting less space. I wanted less pressure, less monthly panic, less stuff telling me who I was supposed to be.
Yes. When I walked up, I honestly thought this house had been here forever. It doesn't look temporary. It doesn't feel modern. It feels rooted on wheels, with personality, with history baked into every corner.
You know, I love history. This house became my reset button. It's retired. I built a Victorian tiny house. This house taught me how to breathe again.
Yeah. So as we walk through this tiny house, I want people listening to ask themselves one question. Not, could I live this small? But what would my life look like if I finally stopped carrying what I don't need? That's the real story here, and I hope this story will inspire you.
Okay, let's go, folks.
All right, what's your name? Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Robbins.
Nice, thank you. Most people think downsizing happens fast. A decision, a weekend binge on tiny house videos, and suddenly life is simple.
That was not my story, not even close.
You escaped rent, but not overnight, not without cost.
It took 13 years. 13 years of trying to make regular life work and realizing it just kept getting heavier.
The first thing you solved was water, right?
Yes, water came first, always.
As I know, most tiny house folks just hook up to city water, call it a day.
Yep, and I can do that too. The house is set up for it, but I didn't want to depend on it, you know?
That word, depend, that's the part that gets people.
Exactly. I wanted the option to live off-grid, fully, if I needed to.
So you went with something very specific.
A pitcher pump. The latest in modern 19th century technology.
Awesome. That sentence alone tells me who you are.
Thank you. You know, it connects to a cistern, a 40-gallon freshwater tank. It sits between the axles of the trailer.
Oh, it's hidden.
Yep. I use it all the time. Coffee, cooking, solar showers, anything that needs water when I'm off-grid. Very convenient.
That's daily life.
It is, and it works beautifully.
Now let's talk about the bones of this house, because it's not heavy.
No. It's built on an aluminum trailer, very lightweight.
Oh, that matters more than people think.
It does. After I built it with SIPs, I clad the exterior with cypress fencing.
That's not something you see every day.
Just so, you know, it was thin, it was light, it was already aged, and it took stain really well.
You're smiling right now.
Because the board and batten siding came out perfectly, period correct, exactly what I wanted.
This wasn't about speed.
No, it was about getting it right.
Every choice here feels deliberate. Water independence, weight, materials.
I wanted this house to reflect how people lived, but also how they survived with what they had.
And before anyone even sees a window or a door, they're already standing in that philosophy.
That was the goal from the beginning.
Wow, you know, from the outside, this already feels older than it is.
That's intentional, especially the windows.
Let's start right here in the front.
Yep, sure. I have 2 antique windows, both true to the period.
What, you mean one of them has a real story?
It does. That one came from a church in Tallahassee.
So this house was built around that window.
A big yes. I didn't force the window to fit the house. I shaped the house to fit the window.
That says a lot about your process.
The other front window, I'm not completely sure where it came from, but it's right for the time period, and that mattered more to me.
And along the sides, these don't look modern either.
They're not. They're built from reclaimed cypress.
Custom work.
Yes, by an antique window carpenter. someone who specializes in restoration carpentry.
So even the craftsmanship matches the story.
Exactly. Nothing here is pretending.
Now let's talk about something people don't notice right away. The stairs.
Those are lattice work. They fold up.
And when they're down, they hide something important.
They hide the trailer.
So when you're at a Civil War event,
You can't tell it's on wheels at all.
people really don't know?
All the time. They come up and say, "This house wasn't here yesterday. When did you build it?"
And your answer?
"I brought it in last night. It's on the trailer."
That must be a great moment.
They love it. They never suspect it. Amazing. I can't sleep when thinking about it.
Yeah, that's commitment. Not just to design, but to illusion. You're a magician.
I also hide all my modern things, outside and inside.
Because once someone spots one modern detail, the spell breaks.
Exactly. And I want people to step back in time, even if it's just for a moment.
Standing out here, I get why they believe it. Oh my God, unbelievable, fantastic.
That's when I know I did it right.
All right, let's go inside.
Come on in.
Interesting, exciting, energy. The moment you step inside, it feels different.
Everything in here is meant to interpret life from the 1860s through the 1880s.
It doesn't feel staged, it feels lived in.
Yeah, because it is. I live here every day.
You did say earlier some things are period appropriate and some things are just hidden.
Yes, and I'll show you both.
Let's start right at the door.
There's a light switch back here behind the door.
I wouldn't have noticed that.
Most people don't, but it turns on the lights when I come in.
That alone feels like a small luxury.
It is, and I also have 2 rows of solar garden lights on either side of the house.
Those little indicators up front, right?
Yes, they sit in the front window, so I always know they're charged.
Meaning you never come home to a dark house?
Yep.
That's a good feeling, no matter what century you live in.
One of those lights is electric. The other 2 are solar.
And then there are these.
The lanterns.
They give off a different kind of light, right?
They do, and warmth, too.
Enough to heat the house?
In Florida, that's really all we need in the winter.
I'm curious about how you light them safely.
That took some learning. I picked up a trick at Fort Clinch.
Wow, you're so amazing. And that place has high ceilings.
Yep, 20 feet. So you learn quickly what works.
And this piece right here?
You know, that was made by a tinsmith in North Carolina a few years ago.
As a gift?
A housewarming present. Literally.
Yo, and you actually use it.
All the time. For heat, too. I love it.
There's something grounding about that.
There is. It slows everything down.
You can feel the care in these choices, not just how it looks, but how it works.
That mattered to me more than anything. This isn't a museum. It's my home.
Yo, nice. There's a corner right here. This is attracting me.
This is where it really became home for me.
Not when it was finished, but before that.
Much earlier. I would sit here, look up at the space, feel how big it actually felt. That's interesting, because on paper, this is small.
Oh.
But emotionally, it didn't feel that way. It felt right.
And right under our feet,
That's where the water tank is, the one that feeds the pump.
so everything connects back to that first decision.
Yep, exactly. And just beyond that is storage.
Seasonal things
Yes, Christmas decorations, things I only need once in a while.
and tools.
The bigger ones, a sawzall, a few larger tools that don't have a place inside.
This is Florida, so I'm guessing you had to think about heat.
Air conditioning, yes, especially if we're doing events in the summer.
And that's where this comes in.
The mini split air conditioner.
I haven't heard it once.
That's the best part. It's incredibly quiet.
And it's hidden.
Right here, out of sight.
That feels like a theme.
If you don't see it, it doesn't interrupt the period.
Now this caught my eye immediately.
My sewing machine, it's from 1887.
And it works.
It does. I just don't keep it threaded.
Why not?
Every child who comes in wants to crank it, and it jams.
That makes sense.
It's a Wilcox and Gibbs chain stitch machine. No underneath bobbin.
That's very specific.
I started collecting them years ago. My family name is Gibbs. I'm not related to the Mr. Gibbs who developed the machine.
Oh, no relation?
None. Just a coincidence I loved.
And this painting.
That's me and my granddaughter, Aurora. We're hanging laundry.
Wow, I love this. It feels personal.
It is. The artist is a friend.
And behind it,
That's the TV.
I never would have guessed.
It's a smart TV. We don't have cable, but we do Netflix, videos from our phones, amazing tiny house videos on YouTube.
And football.
Absolutely. Jaguars, Gators, The Bachelor, Dancing with the Stars.
So even in the 1800s,
We still need our shows.
I like that you don't pretend otherwise.
I live in the period as much as I can, but I live in the real world too.
That balance feels honest. So cool.
That was always the point.
Earlier you mentioned something important. You want to live in the period, but you still need electricity.
Yes, that was one of the biggest challenges.
Because the 1800s didn't have outlets.
No, but modern life does.
So how did you solve that?
Solar. I use a solar generator.
Ah, I remembered.
No hookups at all.
And it's not obvious, huh?
I didn't want to see it, you know?
So where is it?
Hidden. Behind period furniture. Out of sight.
Swarp noise.
Yeah, that mattered to me a lot. It's very quiet. Almost silent.
So no constant hum.
None. You forget it's even there.
What do you actually power with it?
Lights. The mini split when needed. The TV occasionally. Phone charging.
Nothing excessive.
No. Just what's necessary.
What's it like living truly off-grid?
It changes how you think. You become aware of every watt.
You don't waste.
You can't, and you don't want to.
That feels aligned with the time period.
Exactly. People were mindful back then.
Speaking of that, let's talk about daily life items.
Most of what I use is 19th century.
Like this.
That's a bed warmer.
Yo, you mean for cold nights?
Yes, you fill it with hot coals, warm the bed before sleeping.
No electric blankets.
No, just heat and timing.
And these tools here.
Hair curlers. You heat them. That's how women curled their hair.
Oh, holy. But, that takes patience.
Everything did.
This iron looks heavy.
It is a coal iron.
So you're ironing with fire.
Yes, carefully.
And the kettle.
Always on. Water for washing, for tea, for coffee.
Coffee back then was different.
Much simpler. Ground beans, boiled water. Yeah.
And even the fabric feels different. Natural fibers. Cotton.
And linen. They breathe. They age beautifully.
You're not just recreating a look.
I'm recreating a way of living.
Slow, intentional.
And honest.
It feels like a choice, not a performance.
That's exactly what it is.
Let's talk about the kitchen, because this feels like the heart of the house. It feels different from a modern one.
Yeah, you're sensitive. But this is mostly a prep kitchen, you know?
Huh, not for cooking meals?
Not really. Historically, people didn't cook inside the house.
Oh, why was that?
Fire risk. One spark and the whole house could be gone. Holy.
So cooking happened outside?
Separate building or open fire. I have a small kitchen corner where I cook with charcoal, making meals the old-fashioned way.
What's your favorite thing to make here?
Many, so many. But I love bread, soups, anything slow.
Ah, I got your style. Very traditional woman. Nothing in here rushes you. And this counter...
That's salvaged wood. It has its own history.
You can feel that. The texture isn't perfect.
I didn't want perfect. I wanted honest.
Storage looks limited.
It is. So I only keep what I actually use.
But you do have something modern here.
Yes, it's hidden.
Where exactly?
Behind that bread bowl. A small modern mini kitchen.
What's in it?
A cooktop, a toaster oven, a coffee maker.
That's all you need.
I'm retired. If I want more, I go out to eat.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
And the sounds in here, I love them. The flame, the kettle, wood creaking.
It's quiet, but not silent.
The house talks back to you.
That feels like something people are missing,
I think so too.
especially after years of struggling.
This kitchen gave me peace.
Not luxury.
No, something better.
Let's move to storage. This doesn't look like a typical closet.
It isn't. These were my grandparents' dressers.
You turned them on their side.
Yes, open them up. Now they're closets.
And drawers underneath?
Plenty of space, more than people expect.
And the stairs look intentional.
Each stair is a drawer.
Got it. Fantastic.
Yes,
And this one here,
that fits a small washing machine.
so laundry is handled.
Quietly and hidden. Yep, for sick days.
How do you get to the loft?
Up the stairs, 2 ladder steps, then through the opening in the ceiling.
Cool.
That's where my granddaughter sleeps. That's her space during events.
Thank you for sharing. Let's come back down here. This room feels special.
This is the Victorian parlor.
Every proper parlor had a piano. Do you know how to play the piano?
Yeah, I love classical music. The sound of the piano is so soothing.
Can you tell me more?
It was a status symbol, but also practical. It does double duty.
Show me.
You know, like this. After guests leave, a few steps, and the piano becomes the bed.
That's beautiful.
It makes sense for a tiny space.
And the quilt.
My mother made it.
It's very detailed.
It's a salesman's sample design, many small pieces.
Where did the fabric come from?
Friends and family. Everyone donated blue fabric.
So every piece has a story.
Yes, I know whose dress was used, whose shirt, whose memory.
That makes the house feel alive.
It's not just a house.
It's family history.
And when I sleep under that quilt, I'm surrounded by people I love.
That's something no modern feature can replace.
Exactly.
Before we wrap up, I want to ask the question everyone is thinking about.
Of course.
How much did this house cost you?
About $77,000?
That's the total value.
Yes, all in.
Compared to traditional housing, that's a very different number.
It is, especially now. Rent kept going up. Before living in this tiny house, I have to rent, and the rent is around $1,600 a month.
And that was before utilities.
Yes. Oh my God. It never stopped.
So year after year, you were paying, but never owning.
Yep, that's what finally pushed me to change.
Now, let's talk about something people don't always ask. Parking.
Yes, that matters.
What does it cost to park a tiny house like this?
It depends, but generally much less than rent.
A few $100s?
Yes, sometimes less, especially when I'm at events. So rather than paying $1,600 a month, I only pay a fraction of that.
You own the house.
I do, haha. No landlords, no sudden increases.
Cool. After 13 years of struggling, how does that feel?
Yo, like breathing again. It's a freedom story.
Yes, freedom doesn't always come from having more.
Haha, sometimes it comes from choosing less.
Thank you for opening your home to us.
Thank you for listening.
For everyone watching, this isn't just a tiny house tour, it's a reminder that it's never too late to build a life that finally feels like home. We'll see you in the next story.
Take care and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, we've landed.
It doesn't matter to me. As long as you're just good people, you're smiling and enjoying the life. People talking about red, blue, whatever. It's whatever. You know what I mean? We still got to live life no matter what. So I don't care how.
Does it matter when you're out here like this? Look at these ladies.
Yeah, like
Like all that stuff seems stupid at this point.
And I don't see any negative. Just a couple people, and if they're negative, it's because they're unhappy because they don't do anything here. I mean, I do so much.